Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we have a 2,000 point battle playing as the Tau. We'll be playing against the Necrons and see how we do. So this is the 2,000 point army we have. It has a pretty good mix of stuff. So we have our commander with upgraded armor and weapons. We've got one Cadre Fireblade, looks really tiny compared to everybody else. One Ethereal. We have one Pathfinder with the upgraded, ion rifles, which are hit pretty hard. We have some Fire Warriors with the upgraded rifles, which are pretty good long range units. We've got breachers for stuff that gets close. We have one stealth battlesuit team with a marker light and with a heavy fusion blaster. We have one just kind of running the basic gear. We've got one broadside battlesuit for some long-range fire support, one ghost keel for some additional good damage on priority targets, and a couple hammerhead gunships to absorb attacks, because that's what they're pretty good at. All right, we'll be taking them up against the Necrons, a pretty standard 2,000 point army. We'll see them as we jump in. We'll be fighting to the death as per usual. And for map, I think I might do the scrapyard. It's very orky. I kind of like it. Make sure we have everything selected correctly. Where are the Necrons? There's the Necrons. Yeah, so this one, it's a pretty standard force, although potentially you could maybe drop these guys. Mainly, these guys help out against, like, close combat focus guys, so they help a little bit against Blood Angels, they help against Tyranids. Against the Tau, if they try to push them up, they might be useful. They can take a bit of a beating. We'll kind of see if they push us. They do have the ability to do that with a couple Triarch Praetorians. Eventually, I will be playing these armies against the Tau and see how we do. I'm kind of curious how that's going to go. I feel like the AI is probably not going to do a very good job at controlling the Tau, because they don't do a good job controlling pretty much anything. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and take Scrapyard. We'll jump in. Pretty standard for the Tau. We want to keep our distance. As opposed to some of the other factions, the Necrons can actually do some decent damage at range, so that's something that we kind of have to look at. As long as we prioritize targets correctly, we should be good. Hopefully don't take too much damage, but the Necrons do have a lot of ability to actually do some damage and reach out and touch me and do some damage to my guys. I can't just kill everything before it gets a chance to get close enough to hit me because they've got lots of good long-range units as well. So really the way to deal with the Tau seems to be you can try to engage them at range like the Necrons probably could, or you try to jump in and fight them up close. Either way, the infantry guys are also quite squishy, so that's something to kind of look at and focus on. I think we run the main force up here. I wish we could swap sides on maps, but it's not something we can do. It'd be nice to kind of fight from the other side. In this case, I think we'll just head out here. We've got good lines of sight there and there. I don't think we'll do anything too crazy. Let's get you... Yeah, we kind of move you up and behind quickly, that's fine. We could send the invisible guys, like, into the actual city. Although, calling an orc settlement a city is being a bit generous. Let's see, we've got... Okay, there's our long-range Fire Warriors. Get you in there. Those are the Breachers. There's the Ion Rifles. We want... Cadre in here, and we want the Ethereal over here. So yeah, it kind of leaves the invisible guys. We could send them separately. Not insane to do. We can jump around pretty effectively, so we could kind of get around wherever we need to. So the idea here, we want to mark something with these guys, so we can fire off the missile without missing. We also can use an ability on the Cadre Fireblade to make it so he can't miss. We can do increased shots with him, all that kind of stuff. We'll go something like that. We'll see how it goes.
I serve the greater good.
So we'll just move up here. At this point, we're probably not going to see anything.
Reporting in.
So let's head on up. We'll keep these guys not invisible as long as possible, because they're only invisible for about 3 turns. I feel like that's probably going to get
Calculating firing solution.
nerfed at some point. Yeah, just go.
Standing by.
You slow little bugger. Get tanks in. That's all your movement, right? Yeah, you can't do anything else. Yeah, let's just get everybody kind of up and ready to go. Pathfinders are wide, that's fine.
Moving out.
Breachers are back for anything wanting to come in and do damage. We actually can do some decent shots with the Cadre Fireblade. The Ethereal, we're just going to kind of move in, pop the abilities, run away. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. At this point, I'm just going to end the turn, auto Overwatch. Nothing's going to come close enough to really be a concern. Had a few actions there, but it's not a big deal.
Sensors are picking up possible hostiles.
Tracking potential targets.
Okay, they're scattered out quite a bit. That's what it looks like anyway.
Targets up ahead.
They've got guys basically in the city already, which is interesting. Yeah, let's
Awaiting assignment.
kind of use you guys to scout a little bit.
Moving.
Do I want to turn invisible? We have this sort of blocking a little bit. I can take a bit of a beating here. I've got good armor and I've got good health, so we could probably last a turn and be okay. I just don't have any long-range weapons on this guy, so just going to get abused and can't really do much. Same with these guys, they're pretty short-ranged. But we could go ahead and hold off. I think we will. I'm probably going to regret that decision.
They will never see it coming.
So you guys have the basic gun. Let's get you like
On
there. So really we mainly just have to worry about anything out here, but we did see some movement out that way. These guys' gun optimally only wants to shoot about
Ambush
2.
ready.
Same with these guys with the heavier guns, it's kind of the same.
On our way.
We'll hope that they don't get hammered too much, but if they move up, they can probably take some pot shots down this way. And anything out this way could also potentially do some damage. We want to draw them into the main force here, so we do want to kind of look that way a little bit.
Artillery standing by.
So let's actually
Repositioning.
just get you out so we could potentially shoot either way. I don't see anything. Let's move the tanks. Where do I want the tanks to go? I mean, we can push really hard this way.
En route.
Let me take it a step at a time in case we spot anything.
En route.
Okay, not seeing anything. So 6 is optimal, about there. Yeah, let's move you over a little bit more. And I probably should have used the ethereal before doing this, but we can always do it after. Don't know that I want to throw anybody further up. Yeah, we'll play it a little bit more cautiously here. So I do have the upgraded weapons and stuff here. Optimal is still only 3 though on the main gun. We'll push it out to 4 in case we spot anything. So you guys have the long range gun. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm not going to use any of the Cadre Fireblade abilities yet. We'll save that for when we actually have targets. Let's go ahead, we'll just move you up. Drop a big Overwatch. It's what, 10? Yeah. Which is there, which is pretty crazy far. So we kind of need stuff forward to spot for us, otherwise we just can't see anything. Breachers,
We serve the
no.
greater good.
You guys. Yeah, let's just tuck in here for now. Although it's going to ruin my shots being behind the tank, probably.
Execute the mod car.
Ready for orders.
Breachers, we could kind of hang out of
Pushing
the way.
forward.
I'm not going to really use them until something tries to push me. Prior to that, we're not really going to worry
They
about it
will not
much.
get through this way.
Fire blade.
To the front line.
Stay here for now.
Establishing fire zone.
It's only out to range of 2, but yeah, we can get
Wherever
everybody here without a
I
problem.
am needed.
Just in case we run into them, let's go ahead and pop our abilities. They're probably going to take some long-range shots, but let's get
The blows
the extra
of the
HP,
enemy will not hinder you.
extra evasion, and then we just kind of get out of the way. So we're just going to kind of run in, use the abilities, run away every couple turns, and that's it. So that's everybody set. See if we can have some of them walk into some Overwatches here. Would be a nice way to start. Oh, we've got 2 blades way out there. Shoot one of them just out of the sky without a problem. They kept pushing, which is a bit surprising. Okay, so much for the 2 blades.
Movement up ahead.
Sound freaks out for a second there. Is that the Overlord himself? It is.
Targets up
Took a
ahead.
pretty massive shot there. Okay, going for the tank.
I
Understandable.
know where you are.
Ooh, got a bunch of stuff out there on the flank. That's not great for my invisible guys. Not too much damage from that, but that's not even the main gun.
Tracking potential targets.
Okay, some warriors there. That's not a big deal.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Yep. Not bad to start with. Okay, now, Cadre Fireblade, we're gonna go, let's have everybody here shoot 25% more.
Every shot count.
Then we will absolutely blow the crap out of these guys. As far as damage goes, we took like very little here. Totally fine.
Ready for infiltration.
I would really like to get these Locust Heavy Destroyers before they do anything. I'm not sure that's gonna be very easy though. How bad are you hurt? Oh, you're almost dead. Jeez. Does have high evasion though, probably. Move up and see what my shot chance here is. So at optimal range, 60%, I mean, that's doable, potentially. There's a lot over here. I'm surprised they deployed so many units out that way. Or we can go for the Annihilation Barge. Let's go for hurting the Annihilation Barge here.
Firing.
Taking fire.
Okay, decent hit. Hoping for more, but didn't quite work out that way. So these guys have the upgraded weapon. So what I kind of want to do, although it's kind of crazy, my movement is a bit, yeah, my movement's fine for what I want to do here, I think. So my idea is we marker light the Annihilation Barge so we can fire the missile at it, and then I'm going to use my weapons when I'm invisible on the Overlord and try to do good damage on him that way. So we marker light you.
Activate stealth fields.
Gonna go ahead and go invisible. Move in, get a view of what's here. Okay, so the Hexmark Destroyer is way back there, Lich Guard are way back there. Let's see if we can get lucky with a shot here. Alright, so much for your Overlord. Absolute waste throwing him out front. And then here we can fire a missile without any chance of missing because we lit up this target. It's not going to do enough to destroy it, but it's going to get us close. Okay, and I still have my secondary rockets if I want to nail somebody. I mean, we could throw them at the Praetorians. That's not the worst idea in the world.
Acknowledged.
Hello? It's kind of freaking out. Okay, that was kind of weird and took a really long time for that to resolve. That's pretty bizarre. They really didn't want to take the hit, I guess. Alright. We don't have, like,
On
heavy
your word.
weapons here, but we can jump in and shoot some guys up. The question is, who do we want to shoot? The Immortals aren't that big of a threat.
Confirmed.
There's death marks back here we could shoot up. The problem is if someone moves into the tile I'm in, I do get revealed. And I think over here I'm more likely to get revealed than I would be over here. Once we land, we go invisible, but then these guys are probably in trouble. Yeah, I don't know if I want to push that way. We could just try to do some damage out here, but it's not going to be great. We could take long-range shots, though, from, like, here, potentially. Let's do that. See what the shot chance is.
Activate stealth fields.
Oh, that's really bad. 45%. I'm not sure I even want to bother taking the shot at that percentage. That is just terrible. I can do some damage here. So, best case scenario, we do kill this. Let's give it a try. Why not?
Hmm.
24 health left. We can probably pick him off with something. Maybe the Cadre Fireblade or something. So with the main guns here, I'd really like to take out those heavy destroyers.
Standing by.
If we can get kind of a long-range shot, maybe take out the barge, that would be great as well.
Standing by.
What is my shot chance on the heavy destroyers? It's 100%. I've got the extra health and stuff. I'm going to overcharge it, so we do more damage, do some splash.
Charging ion weapons.
Didn't take any damage there, which is excellent. I might still be shooting. It's when you have the bonus shots, it sometimes does this, where it has this weird delay. Okay. Died and came back. I will... I mean, I could move up to get to optimal and then back off.
En route.
Let's hit the Praetorians a little bit here with my secondary
Heavy
guns.
weapons firing.
And I think I'm going to back up, back into our position here. We sort of want to fight as we move, because we need that range. If stuff's too close, I can't actually hit it with a lot of these guys. So yeah, priority-wise, let's just go ahead and take you out. I don't need to overcharge, we can just drop you. Go ahead and fire up the secondary guns.
Heavy weapons firing.
Not doing that much. The Praetorians are pretty tough, so understandable.
Whatever you
Maybe
ask.
finish them off with the commander. We've got other guys as well.
Ready for orders.
What kind of movement do I have with you? 4. I don't know if I want to have you go in to try to take some long-range shots there, or we can just have these fire
Strike
warriors do
team,
it.
ready.
If I move out here, still out of range. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So one more. I should have a shot. It's just going to suck, probably. Oh, no, it's 99%. Oh, yeah, we marked it. That's why. Yeah, go for it.
Down.
Quantum shields active.
There we go. Nice. We got a nice explosion. Damages everybody else nearby. You are going to be a bit exposed here.
Moving out.
That's why we have the shielding.
For the greater good.
And your shots are going to suck. I mean, I can move up. feel like that's pretty risky. Yeah, I'm gonna get nailed a bunch here. Do I need to do that? Probably not. We could just have the commander do it, but the commander, we could get by everybody, take some shots. I could always jump the line as well. Alright, you anyway. Let's head out. These are just warriors, so I'm not too concerned with that. We'll just throw some extra fire this way. Drop one, and he doesn't get back up. Okay, come back over.
For Viola.
We've taken out the major threats, though. The Annihilation Barge, Hexmark Destroyers, the Overlord there. These guys we can trash. Doesn't leave me a lot of Overwatches set, though.
Awaiting instructions.
I could just leave these guys on Overwatch if something pushes in. And we can always kind of move up with the commander if I want to do that. If I jump, it is going to give me some extra movement.
Thrusters
So,
engaged.
you know what? Let's move up. A little quick hop. I still have some movement left, though. We can shoot these guys and then kind of get back.
They deny the way of the Taufa. Kill them all.
Okay, I think we sort of delayed there, but we took them all out, and then a few got back up, and then we can drop them all. Come on back.
This will bring us closer to victory.
Yeah, let's just set an Overwatch here. I don't think much is going to push me. But you never know. Ethereal, we're not going to do anything with. We're just going to wait for the ability to come back.
What do you need?
Breachers, we could move in. Like I said, I don't think anything's going to push me hard, but we can set up an Overwatch here just in case. Then, just back up here a little bit. I think that would be totally fine. So
What
yeah, we've got
troubles
actions
you?
here. I'm not going to do anything. Let's just hide you. Still quite a lot of them left. Plasmancer can be dangerous. Hexmark Destroyer is quite dangerous. Walk into some shots. It's gonna move up just... Okay. Sniper's taking fire there. Yeah, those guys being forward. My guys are pretty squishy even with the evasion and health there. Praetorians are... Oh, jumping my Ethereal. That's actually kind of smart. Look at that. Okay, those guys are all beat up a little bit because of the exploding Annihilation Barge back there.
Taking fire!
Okay, they're going into the protection mode, but I'm not sure they're close enough to actually trigger. So if we will actually want to shoot at a character or something,
The greater
they'll
good.
teleport into position, but I think the range on it's pretty short, so I'm not sure they're actually close enough for that to work. So yeah, my main concern here is actually the Praetorians, but hey, I've got Breachers for that. So, Breachers, we do want to get close. I don't know that you have evasion. You probably do. Yes. So we're gonna photon grenade you on the way in.
Throwing photon grenade.
Pushing forward.
Come into point blank range where we want to be. We're going to mark light you.
As you wish.
I think I should be close enough. Yeah, we're close enough. The commander's giving us a bonus here. So yeah, let's light them up.
Clear them out.
Not bad. We did do good damage, but unfortunately, being Necrons, they just kind of get back up. So I do need somebody else to come over and do some damage. The thing I have nearby that's going to do the best is probably my commander. So
Nothing
that's what we're
shall
going to do.
stand against us.
Just take a quick step back. Can't even miss now. Okay, I got most of them. Good deal. So yeah, actually not a bad thing for the enemy to try to do. Let's see. So we go here, we move you over, and we can hit everybody here, right? Yep. So everybody have some more health.
Move
Have some more
swiftly and
evasion.
silently through the battlefield.
And I may want to back off more, actually. What do you have around that could try to get to me? The hex marks, or the death marks, I mean, can teleport, but they can't teleport and attack in the same turn. So I think I'm relatively safe here. There's nothing really that can risk, like put me at danger here, at risk with my ethereal. It would have been better if both Triarch Praetorians had tried to jump up at the same time. That would have been a much better way to go. But
Pushing
still,
forward.
a little surprised that they actually did that and did something effective. So,
How can I assist?
I can make somebody auto-hit. And if I'm going to do that to somebody, I'm probably going to do it to the broadside here. I do have to be a little closer. So let me go ahead and do that.
Study your enemy's movements. Know where they will be even before they do.
So now, if I want to just blast the living hell out of somebody, the destroyers hurt enough. I think we're fine. Let's go for the Plasmancer.
Engaging.
Okay, they was close enough that they did swap position. So we blasted one of the Lich Guard and he got back up. Alright, that's too bad, but we did move the Plasmancer back. I was hoping they were a little too far away to actually trigger. So a little disappointing. What you gonna do? So you guys have, it's only a 52%. A little close. That is kind of an okay range.
I found your team on the move.
What kind of accuracy does it give us? 76% is pretty reasonable. I'm not going to overcharge for that, though. I think we have enough firepower here to deal with it. I could mark somebody. Like, maybe the snipers back here is not a bad call. Yeah, let's do that. That'll help out
Target identified.
my stealth suits. We can kind of do that. We don't have to shoot at the same target.
Cut them down.
Okay. Destroyer down.
I found your team on the move.
We might even be moving my whole front line back here. I would like you to face the enemy. So
Ready for
now
orders.
we can take some snipey shots out that way, but we might want to deal with these warriors a little bit. Can't miss. So sure, I'll soften them up a little bit. Drop one, and he doesn't get back up. Good. It's kind of funny zooming in, like how tiny. It's so small. My regular infantry just seems so tiny compared to everybody else. But, I mean, they're Tau, so they should be kind of mini. Let's see. What's the target for you?
Ready.
I mean, I can flame stuff as well, if I can get in a position. These guys aren't lined up well for me to do it, though. I don't think I can hit both of them. Because it kind of goes in like a straight line. So if I'm here and burn, it's only going to hit one, I think. If I was here, I could get both of them. The Immortals are potentially a threat. So you guys have the big guns. If I shoot at the Plasmancer, I think we're just going to trigger the other Lich Guard. We could go ahead and pound the Lich Guard a bit here. How about... come out here. We'll flame these guys. Which doesn't reveal my presence.
Orders acknowledged.
Stealth team, reporting in.
I can't get in like a great spot for shots. We could come in.
On our
Yeah,
way.
let's be kind of crazy aggressive here. I want to take out these injured guys if possible. Okay, we dropped them, and only one gets back up. Okay, I can live with that. I will back off, though. We're not going to get revealed during the enemy turn.
Orders
It'll be
received.
after the enemy turn. I think we'll probably pop up. So yeah, we could nuke the last guy. He's not really that much of a priority. Let's hit the
Thin
Immortals a
them
bit.
out.
Got 3, 2 get back up. Yeah, it's a problem with these guys. Fighting the Necrons, they just keep getting back up. Alright, we still have other shots. So, you should have a good shot here. That'll take them out. So he already died, so he can't come back again. So no more snipers. Now, with our tanks, what's the priority? I don't like these guys coming in at me. So we could absolutely trash them. We could split our fire, hit the Immortals a bit, hit them a bit. Because the Immortals are also dangerous. Actually a little close for the Immortals, but we're at 87%. So in this case, yeah, let's just trash the Immortals here.
Taking fire.
Okay, nobody got up. Excellent. So we might back up here. You kind of want to back off.
Hammerhead crew ready for duty.
Let's back up. Don't really like having these guys up front. Let's move my commander up into the front line.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Can't miss. Yeah, I guess we could hit the Lich Guard is fine. Like, I could take shots at the Death Marks as well. I should have stayed in position before moving back. We could have moved up, taken a little better shot. It wouldn't make a huge difference. We could have gotten a little bit better shot of the Death Marks and then made it into the line here. Now I can only really move out like one and then come back if I want to stay in formation. I don't really want these Lich Guard getting close though, because I can't do as much once they're close. But we do have the invisible guys we can ambush with. Yeah, go ahead and hit the Lich Guard. It's fine.
Now shield for me.
Okay, picked off 1, which is not very much. Alright, that is everybody. So they do have the ability to push me if they want to here. Like, they could throw the Lich Guard right into me and start smashing away. I'm not sure they're going to do that. They still have the Plasmancer. I think Lich Guard can teleport. I don't remember for sure. It's been too long since I played them. I don't have them in all the armies that I use for Necrons. For my commander now, not nice. See what the Plasmancer does. He has a nasty ability that can hit an area, so he might blast my whole main army here.
You can take it.
Like centered on the commander, potentially. Culling in like a black hole on top of us or something. Okay, they don't know what to do. The Plasmancer did nothing. Why did the Plasmancer do nothing? That is really bizarre. Yeah, it doesn't show just his regular weapon here. But yeah, special abilities and stuff. Like, does the AI not remember how to use special abilities? Is that what's happening? Alright, we are revealed, so that's, you know, a bit of a bummer. Nothing too crazy, though.
On your word.
So let's bring you guys in. Have you completely surrounded. We might be able to mark some stuff here, so I'm going to hold off for a second. Ethereal can't do anything. You can't do anything. I've got one ranged marker. So if we want to mark a target, what's the most important thing? Let's mark the snipers.
Priority target marked.
Alright, and you guys, still only 80%. I can burn multiple squads here, which is very tempting to do. So why not? Let's do that. Flame these guys. I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do with the armor that they have. So Flamer, 30 some odd damage a piece. Not quite. We did hurt the front squad. Yeah, they just keep getting up. I keep trying to whittle them down. You guys have the big guns. It might be nice to use the big guns on either the Plasmancer or them. If we can have somebody else pick off the snipers, that would be ideal.
Calculating firing solutions.
Don't have my missiles up yet. 37%. We're a bit close, I think, for him. Can't really do much about that except try to just get away. Because we want to be at optimal range of 10. So I'm going to back off and see what I can hit here effectively. I'd like to hit the Plasmancer. %, partially because we're in the way. I could move my commander back, and that would give him a little bit of a buff.
I serve the greater good.
As long as I'm within, I think it's 3 tiles. Where is it? Yeah, within 3 tiles. So if I just spend a couple movement,
Moving to position.
I'm now not blocking the shot as much, and I've got the bonus. So how is that now? 49. It's not good. Is that worth doing? When I've got a 70% on the Lich Guard, or 76% on the Lich Guard. I mean, I'm just going to pick off one of them. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm going to roll the dice. Okay. Railgun misses. Not a huge shock. He's got some evasion or something going on. We do have okay shots here. We can take a couple actions to do some damage on him. Character versus character.
For Viola.
They're shooting at me.
Yes, that's what we do.
To the front line.
Fire warriors will do the same thing. Just light them
Cut
up.
them down!
This Plasmancer's not super tough or anything, so our weapons should do an okay job whittling them down.
At me.
And then I think we can just
We
finish you
serve
off.
the greater good.
Pathfinders. They do a truck ton O damage if they can land their shots. Okay, no Plasmancer anymore. I do have the Breachers still. Let's blast, I guess, the Lich Guard.
On our way.
These guys are healthier. Yeah, go for the healthier ones, it's fine. Then we just kind of like get away from them.
Outshield remain.
Dropped 2 or 3, and a couple get back up. Alright. Get away from the Lich Guard. We don't want them stabbing me in the face here, really. So yeah, snipers. Lich Guard, we can blast with you guys. I think that'll be okay. We can also do some damage with the commander. Breachers we could actually get out too.
Nothing shall stand against us.
So yeah, I think you're just gonna blast the front Lich Guard. Or we could come out and nail these warriors on the side. They're not really that big of a threat. Well, let's hit the death marks. Got him, but one gets back up.
En route.
I have okay shots here. Yeah, let's see if I can just drop him with my secondary gun. He already died, so we can't get back up. May want to back off here. Okay, we can do our overcharge. From here, I'm going to go ahead and go Pulse Carbine, little warriors on the side. So my shot chance looks really bad here.
En route.
That's a good spot. Gonna overcharge so we can do some splash damage. Okay, they all went down. Nobody got back up, which is a little surprising, actually.
Orders understood.
Like to turn around.
Whatever you ask.
Yeah, so Breachers, I can't get super close to either one of these targets. Let's just go here. We'll send my commander in on these guys. The Breachers will just take some shots. 2 range is a little far for us. Okay, good job whittling him down. I do have a command point. It kind of calls in like a missile strike, which is mainly good against like single targets that are tough. You're out of range. Well, let's get some shots off anyway.
Outshield remain.
Okay, because of the splash, we got another one. Commander's kind of out front. Breachers are there to absorb attacks. Can't move anymore.
Awaiting instructions.
Let's see if I want to move. Let's just set up a little further back here.
Confirmed.
With pride.
And my tank, let's back up. We draw them in. We can kind of tear them apart.
Orders understood.
of course, we have these other guys. So they could turn around, do some damage to the Ghost Keel. If they try to move away, I do have a Fist on here. I can do some close combat damage, so they will get smacked if they just try to rush me. So they might just turn around and fight the Ghost Keel, which is kind of okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. Warriors shouldn't be able to do too much. Go for my commander, maybe? Nope. This big crazy animation for our super mega punch.
I serve the greater good.
Yeah, we can mop up here pretty effectively. Breachers! Just kill that guy. Good job. I don't need to do anything too crazy. We could get the ethereal active here, but it's fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. Bring you up. It's probably unnecessary. I could mark them. I mean, there's only a couple targets left. Why not? Blast them!
Defensive formation!
On our way.
Use my sneaky guys to take some shots back here.
Thin them out.
I've got so many ways I can kill them. We've got flamers, we've got my commander, we've got tanks, we've got rockets here. Gonna try to use him to do some damage because I feel like it. Rockets, yeah, we're in rocket range. We can even take a regular shot if we want. Sure.
As you command.
We got him. Rockets. Probably finishing things off. The game doesn't freak out here. Okay, killed them. One got back up, so now anything will finish them off. Who wants the last kill? I mean, the Pathfinders did good. Fire Warriors did a good job.
Ready. Moving out.
These guys got hammered the most. Let's give them the honor of the final kill. And that's it. Didn't lose anybody. Did have that one squad got beat up a little bit. Game nearly crashed at one point. But yeah, it went pretty well. The Tau have a really good ability to take out targets if you focus fire. And that's something that I think the AI is really bad at, like deciding what targets to hit. So I don't think the AI is going to do that well with the Tau once I play against them, so I'm kind of curious how that's going to go. But yeah, Fire War Strike Team got 4 kills there. Very nice. We did do some mopping up with them. Commander got 2, 3 for one of the Hammerhead gunships. Yeah, pretty good result overall. All right, this has been a 2,000 point battle. This has been Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.